Okay. Yes. My apologies. My bad. I'm so glad I noticed because I was already going on a roll. Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to Coffee and Headlines, our morning get together live here on Facebook. I didn't notice that I had unplugged the microphone by accident. But here we are. It's Saturday. It's a nice place to be. And it's a good day to be here in Puerto Vallarta. As always, we welcome everyone to the broadcast. We welcome our friends that join us live for the first time, if that fits your bill. And you want to let us know that you are new, just write the word new in your comment, and we'll be so very happy to give you a nice welcome. Oh, that is so funny. So the with you and the piano music playing, I thought, what? With you and the piano music playing, I thought we had the Spanish Elton John. Alexa, stop. And I don't know what triggered the speaker back there. And I changed the voice of Alexa. Mexico Alexa. Oh, the Mexico computer speaker can now have different voices. So my speaker now has a sexy male voice, which is something that I like. We welcome Hangovers, is Michael Bufford. I hope yours is as mellow as mine. Last night I ended up having dinner with my dear friend Paul at Siam Cuisine, and Michael was in a very festive mood, and I'll leave it at that. We were all very festive last night at Siam Cuisine. And did you hear my boom boom? Because I couldn't hear it. How bizarre. I need to reconfigure my sound because it's clearly not working the way it's supposed to be working. But let's go on with the show without any crazy sound effects, at least not the usual ones. The slim pickings that I have to share with you today are just two little bits of news and a little bit of reminder of this and that. But then we're going to play a game. So let's just get this started. How funny. I think you can hear my transitions, but I cannot. I need to reconfigure my sound. Anyhow, there's not a lot of news today. A few days ago, we said that one of the news outlets is saying that our administration has no budget to repair the police cars, and our mayor is denying it. So there's not much more that I can tell you about that. We also learned that there's going to be a volleyball tournament, a beach volleyball tournament from November 18th to 20th. And this will involve over 100 teams competing at 5 courts that will be installed at Playa Camarones. So there's going to be a lot of eye candy, but clearly we're not getting any eye candy from this photo. And this is about as interesting as the news were. Someday that's the way it is. So let us just dive into what's next, which is the weather, and then a couple of reminders, and then we're playing a game. Ooh, ouch. Twitter Blue's launch was suspended because there were so many carrot impersonators trying to make it look like I was saying nice things about humanity. Gotta love it. Our weather, our temperature right now is 25 degrees. Humidity is at 72%. And our Fahrenheit temperature is 78 degrees. Our weather forecast for this beautiful day is a humid day with a high of 29 and a low of 19. Tomorrow, Sunday, another humid day with a high of 29 and a low of 20. And we begin the work week with another humid day, a high of 30, but a low of 18. So it's nice to see that our winter weather is working, and it feels great to be out and about. Now, I do have a couple of time-sensitive things that I do want to share with you, starting with this one that I found, yet another American Thanksgiving option to consider. This one is from Lila's Restaurant, and even though I haven't visited this awesome restaurant in Cinco de Diciembre in a long time, I can imagine that their offering is going to be fantastic. By the way, while I was having dinner with Michael last night, I did ask him, can we promote your Thanksgiving offerings? And he says to me, well, they're practically sold out, so there's no point in doing it. So let that be a nice reminder to everyone. If you're planning to do Thanksgiving, U.S. Thanksgiving out and about at some point, well, obviously on the day in which it is celebrated, but at some point you may want to make reservations, and let that point be early, because a lot of the popular restaurants will be running out of space and soon. And of course, also going on this weekend is the Malonati Chalkboard Painting Festival. It started yesterday and is going to continue today and tomorrow at the main plaza and around City Hall. So if you haven't seen this and you're out and about, it's a great opportunity to see a large number of artists creating beautiful images so that we can all enjoy. And this is something that is nice to see coming back to the city. And with that said, we are going to dive, if you will join me, into today's experiment. And today's experiment has to do with either our snowbird friends that are arriving, or if you are welcoming returning friends and you live here in town. What I am curious about is what you are finding different. What has changed? What are your friends finding different? So with that said, I'm going to put this screen on, and I'm going to turn our happy music on, and then we will start looking through your comments. And I am looking for your comments on how much the city has changed in the last 12 months. And here we go. Let's see. I see good morning from David. It's a pleasure to read you every time you're here, David. Karen, I hope you're feeling better. Please give us an update on your well-being. I want to make sure that you're okay. Let's see what else we have. Happy Saturday from Versailles, says Den. Lots of happy kids playing outside across the street at the English-Spanish school. That is wonderful. And here we go. Then there's the no audios, no sounds. We're going to skip over that. Thank you very much. And yes, we have audio success for the most part. You look concerned. Well, yes, whenever I change things around, I unplug the microphone and I didn't unplug it the proper way. And I made a mental note to fix it before the broadcast, and I totally forgot about it. So yes, I always feel concerned when our broadcast doesn't go the way it's supposed to go. Let's see what else. Oh no, Marie. Are you guys connected, Marie? Where did you get COVID? This is unfortunate. I hope you're okay, and I hope you will recover soon. Thank you for that, Sherry. It's nice to know that you guys can hear what I cannot. Like, I cannot even sing along to the happy music right now, but I don't want to mess around with the settings. I'm just curious to see some of your comments. Carmen gives us another reminder, speaking of Thanksgiving dinners, of her excellent menu at Oculto. We will be happy to share that in the show notes again. Dan says, what's new? More and more condos being built in Versailles. That is absolutely true. It seems to me that, and also elsewhere around the city, there was an entire corner. If you're driving into town and you're approaching the block where all the nightclubs are located, an entire corner disappeared, and it's probably going to be another building of some height. Obviously, being in the middle of downtown, it's going to be interesting to see just how tall the building is constructed. Bronica, or Money Brad, I love it, says many more construction site in Versailles, lots of new condos. Yes, absolutely. Lucas comments, definitely repairs required on the Malecon. Absolutely. My friends can't believe all the construction going on. I appreciate that very much, Mark, and I wonder how you feel about that. You know, I mean, it's... Oh, and this is also very common that I've seen. Prices are up since COVID. I mean, just about everywhere I go, it is higher, you know, and, you know, the way I look at it is inflation is everywhere, so, you know, it is what it is. But this is a great comment from Doug. Emiliano Zapata is becoming unrecognizable with all the new construction. And again, my question continues to be, how will this impact the neighborhood? Will our visitors continue to be enamored by it, or what? Versailles is inundated with construction projects, the largest of which, Vallarta, next door to us, 96 units. Vallarta. See, here's another construction project with a 3-syllable name and a funky word. I mean, what the fuck? Let's see. Glee Audrey says the city is dirtier, water in streets for months, too much building, too many people coming for the wrong reasons. Oh, now I understand. Okay, you and Karen are staying together, and consequently you are healing together. Well, dear ladies, if there's anything you need, please don't hesitate to reach out. Let's see. Paco, I appreciate a reminder of the tour company that provides tour to the waterfalls and other places and asks for donation for the guides. Oh my God, what are they called? It's on the tip of my tongue, Spencer, but I don't remember. But let me do this. We are going to do this the fun way, because we are going to go into... Can we do this? Let me go into the website and see what we can find. This is what I want to do. Can I do this? Hold on. Do. PacoOjeda.com. So, We talked about waterfalls recently. So if I go in here into the search window of our website and I search the word waterfall, let's click on this one and see if I find it here. Actually, I saw it at a glance. There you go. The Corazon Walking Tours. That's the name of the company. So next time, all you have to do, Spencer, is simply find yourself a nice path to the website and do a quick search, and you can take care of yourself. But of course, we are happy to hold your hand. Karen's feeling good, still staying on the balcony with Marie. I have very mild case, of which I am thankful for. That is good to hear. Oh yes, we also miss Santuario, the Taco Sanctuary restaurant. They closed. It didn't work out for them during the summer months, and I know that we spoke a lot about them. This is the taco place that opened up on Francisco Villa Avenue, and it's gone. So sad. Luke comments, there are lots that are selling like crazy in our area in the mountains. Yes, people are expanding and looking for other places to live and to hang out. A common remark in Bucerias is losing its quietness as tall condos are leaving the beach and Bucerias is growing inland. Prices of groceries are up, says Money Brad. Let's see what else. Dale says more visitors. Yes, I was walking down Emiliano Zapata last night, and it was jam-packed with people. There's a lot of people out and about. Dale comments, Wednesday night bicycle ride returns. That's good to know. And Carmen comments, new buildings with many condos mean municipal services are not enough already, and loss of identity as a small Mexican town with single-family homes. Yes, it is unfortunate to see that this is what is going on. Does this make you fall out of love with Puerto Vallarta, or does this make you feel any different? And then Crystal says, any positive changes? That is a good question, Crystal. And if you were to ask me, I can tell you that something that I've perceived over the last year and a half is that people are more inquisitive, not always in the best possible way, but given the way information is distributed nowadays around social media, people are more inquisitive. And of course, another positive change, as you mentioned, is there's lots of yummy restaurants. Absolutely. But again, is that good? Is this something that, are we going to get to a place in which there are too many restaurants? I was watching an article from the United States about, not an article, a video feature on how Airbnb, there's so many units in some places that people who thought they would be making a fair amount of money from their units are not making any money. So with all these buildings coming up, I wonder if there's going to be a peak, and then it's going to fizzle. Michelle says jobs. I have no idea what you're talking about, or whether you're thinking that you see a lot of jobs are not enough, but there's only we can comment when you comment with one word. Feel free to share a little insight as to what you're trying to say. No such thing as too many yummy restaurants, in my honest opinion. I hear you, but again, my concern is that there, are the restaurants and other types of businesses good at promoting themselves? And I'll give you a perfect example. Just this morning, I was reading on Facebook that Noah's Cafe had some sort of pop-up Indian dinner. And I would have loved to go that. First of all, it's right down the street from here. And second, we don't get that many opportunities to enjoy Indian food. But, I did not see a Facebook event. I did not see this publicized in any way. hopefully I will find more information and we can all go, or we can at least find out about it. Police, yes, positive change. The Marina drives along with the community police feels safer. That's good to know. And Crystal says, I only saw a flyer for it at Noah's. Well, you know what I did is I sent them a question. I commented on they posted a congratulations kind of thing. And I said, how do we find out about these things? And Dale says the new Indian restaurant will open soon at La Isla Cuale. I heard through the grapevine, and this is total grapevine, that it was opening today. Of course, it's easy just going, and particularly today because there's the Three Hens and a Rooster market going on over there today. And of course, there's the other farmers market going on as well. So anybody that finds yourself in the Centro or Emiliano Zapata area, today is a great day to go and explore all these things. Terry says the Noah's pop-up was pretty much sold out. It was packed. Well, again, this is great news. I hope that some people will realize, well, maybe there's a demand for more Indian restaurants in town. We can always hope that people pay attention to these things. Let's see what else. Oh, Money Brad or Bronica says positive change. We have met some members of the cluster. Always nice to meet new people. I totally agree with that. For me, it's always a pleasure to connect with all of you. And with this, I think we've reached a sensible time to stop the broadcast. Today is Saturday, and I truly hope that our news will be more juicy. And if they're not, that we will have more interesting cultural content. And we will, because we're approaching Mexican Revolution Day, and we want to know what that is all about. So between now and then, have an awesome weekend, and go out and enjoy the city. The weather is wonderful, and I will see you again on Monday. Have a good one.